Alright, what's up everybody? Harstem dropped an awesome video, map hacking versus the best StarCraft 2 player ever. And this is so exciting. We've done a bunch of map hack challenges in the past, but I never thought of actually watching a very high ranked play, Harstem, who's about ranked 25 in the world, up against the highest ranked player in the world, Serral. And he released this, unfortunately, like a douchebag. Do you know when he released this? The day I flew to the World Championship. So it's been a month since this came out. I haven't had a chance to watch it. Let's finally check out how this goes, because I have a big feeling Harstem is going to be a very bad map hacker. And I'm going to be making fun of him and maybe pointing out some things he could have done a little bit better to potentially beat Serral.
Hello friends, today we are map hacking against the best player that StarCraft 2 has ever known. Yes, we're playing against Serral. He agreed to fight against me while I'm playing with the map hacks on, well, at least using a mod that uses the map hacks, which allows me to not scout for once in my life with some...
Wait, whose mod? Are you using my mod or are we using Printf's mod? There's two mods. There's Printf's mod and then there's my mod. They're both good. If you guys want to use the mod, I can't remember what Printf's is. I think it's just called, if you search either map hacks or vision or something like that. Whereas my one is just Pig's Lab. If you guys ever want to try this, Pig's Lab is really nice. This is not Printf's mod. This one just seems to give full vision. Oh, he's probably using Pig's Lab or one of the other ones that uses like the mod that we got Joey to build for us. So the problem with this mod is you can attack up cliffs and stuff like that, whereas Printf's mod gives death vision, which means you guys know how when a unit dies, you don't instantly lose vision. You keep vision there for like 2 seconds. The way death vision works in StarCraft is you actually can't see that. Like your units can't shoot with that vision, but you can still kind of see through the fog of war for a few seconds, if that makes sense. Whereas with my mod, and apparently Harstem's using this one as well, you can use it to just shoot up cliffs and that sort of thing as well, which is, it doesn't reveal invisible units, but this one's a little bit more, I guess, not exactly the same as an actual map hack.
Safety. Usually when I don't scout, it's a risk. I know that Serral doesn't 12 pool, but you know, maybe he does. Maybe he will sometime in the future. This time though, I can just check whatever he's doing. I've played versus people with map hack before, or with in this particular mod, and I thought it was extremely difficult to beat them, no matter how much worse they were than me, or how much better I believed I was than them. So I was thinking to myself, you know what, it would be a nice test. I've been playing quite a few games with Serral over the past few days. I have been winning none. I have been getting absolutely butchered over the past few days. So I thought now would be as good a time as any, because he is significantly better than me at this point. So yeah, let's just try.
Okay, so this is actually really, really important, guys. Harstem is... It's not just that he's not as good as Serral, he's playing Protoss. And this is actually a big problem we're going to get to. So he said it's really hard for him to beat people who are using the hacks. They've got the map vision, even when, you know, he knows they're doing it, even if they're much weaker than him. The reason is he's playing Protoss. So if you're playing Protoss without full vision, you are the weakest. Protoss is the weakest race to map hacks. And the reason for that is Protoss is a very strategic race that is all about kind of reacting to their opponent, and often there are these openings where you are defending with like 1 sentry and 1 stalker, or barely any units, and if you get past that greedy moment, then you can, you know, be in a good position in the late game where you've got a big army. But there's always these moments where you're defending with the bare minimum, and if your opponent can see where you are and they can catch you out and find those timings much easier, surround your units in the open, bust you when you're weak. They can also, if you're trying to do anything aggressive or sneaky of your own, proxy warp-ins, Dark Templar rush, hidden oracle, all of the good sneaky Protoss builds just don't work because your opponent sees everything. So Protoss is always the weakest race versus map hacks. I know this because I played a PvP 2 days ago against a map hacker. I didn't realize he was map hacking, and this guy was awful. And I was very close to losing because it wasn't until like 8 minutes into the game when his whole army moved into the fog of war and blinked onto my warp prism and killed it that I realized, oh gosh, this guy's hacking. There's no way he could have seen that coming. So I then played him against him as like Zerg and Terran, and it was like much easier for me to win. When I was playing Protoss though, it was very, very difficult. So this is something Harstem's going to have to keep in mind. I think the other thing I'm going to come to is his build order is not ideal. If you're going to use the map hacks, you really want to put someone like Estrella in here. You want to go Nexus first. You want to be incredibly greedy. The problem with Nexus first and playing like no Oracle build is that you don't have a lot of scouting and you can get surprised by all-ins. but it has objectively the best economic growth. So him doing a standard 1 gate expand is actually Harstem. I'm being critical because I'm just pointing out you really, against a guy like Serral, you need to take advantage of the builds. I'm going to stop pausing as much right now, but I just really want to point out that basically like Harstem, I don't feel like he's prepared as if this is a tournament, right? He's doing this as a fun challenge, seeing if he can change it up a bit. But I feel like really to beat a guy like Serral's ZVP, you need to come in here with like a build order that's like, bam, as greedy as possible. Take a third base at 3 minutes and then, you know, work your way forwards from there, because Protoss actually has the best economic growth in the game. Any max out challenge, if you guys are trying, I've seen sometimes people do a who can get to 200 supply first challenge, and it's basically just whoever gets 200 supply in an empty custom game with no opponent. Doesn't matter what the supply is made up of. So Protoss always wins that challenge if there's no fighting going on, right? The problem, of course, is Zerg is actually better at it in a real situation because Zerg can see an attack coming and then build army very quickly reactively, whereas Protoss is going to be very light on production in that sort of same scenario. So this is a hard situation, but we'll see what Harstem does here and see if he can find value. I think what's going to be nice about this game is that we're seeing how good Serral is versus standard stuff, and how in a standard game, it's not, you're just not going to be able to find openings very easily unless you put him in a position where he really needs to start responding to things. But the problem with a standard Adept Oracle opening, which it looks like Harstem's doing, is Zerg just does their standard build. So all you really have is a small tactical advantage here. It's really like knife's edge, very European of Harstem to have played so conservative.
It's just the little things that absolutely get me, you know? I'm gonna just cancel this. I actually wanted to finish it, but they moved wrong in the last second. That's unfortunate. You can just dodge the path here. So we're gonna pretend to go back completely, and then we're gonna stay on this side of the map.
Give us your command.
So here, just gonna go here. Then we'll go like this. See what he's doing with his links. Oh, yeah, just keeping them at home. That's fine, little buddy.
He's waiting for Serral to move his links out.
Just around everything that we need. Just around. Right in between them. Okay, he's moving in position. Look at him. He's very impressive as a player, isn't he? He's always in the right spot at the right time.
I think Glaive Adepts is actually a way better opening as well, as I watch this, guys. Because with Glaive Adepts, it always forces a big response.
So I actually do want to get a third Oracle. Usually I wouldn't, but because I have full vision now anyway. Oh, you're out of position, Serral.
Oh, he's out of position?
Moving in the right spot.
But he's so quick at pulling.
Well
oh my...
I have gotten no damage yet. This is not entirely how I wanted it to...
Not a single drone yet. So the reason Glaive Adepts would be better is because with Glaive Adepts, the problem is the lack of scouting. Remember, Oracles are so good because of their scouting. So Harstem playing Oracle here, I'm even more confident the more I look at this. This is the worst decision for playing with Maphacks. A Void Ray would be much better as well, even than Oracles, because you can find all the Overlords and really put Serral's vision even smaller. But the Oracles, you're getting no value from their scouting, right? So Adepts, on the other hand, you force a big response. How do you lose with Adepts? You shade your Adepts in and you get them all surrounded. And they all die, and you go, ah, damn, he had plenty of units. Whereas with this mod, you can be like, oh, he's got plenty of units, and you just back away with the Adepts, and you split a few off to the different sides. Muffin Man, no more filth in the chat, dude. Timeout. Sorry, guys. Got people posting
it's actually harder to macro,
erotica in the chat.
Because I'm so busy.
His chat has spilled into the rest of Twitch.
Yeah, well, you think you're gonna catch me, bro? I see stuff moving in the minimap years before you started moving it. I can see into the future, my dude. Oh, look at you! 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 What do you think was gonna happen, huh?
You just got a queen.
Think I was just gonna let that complete?
You got a queen.
Nice try, buddy. So we're just gonna move forward with this army right now. It's very weird to play like this. I think over time you can probably get much more used to it, but right now my eyes are constantly looking at every little movement. In a way, it is a pretty neat filter to have, you know what I mean? The fog of war. It is a pretty neat filter, because if it's not like if there's movement, oh crap. If there's movement now happening outside of vision usually, it's probably not that important, right? Yeah. But now there's always movement happening. And it just scares the crap out of me. Let's see what he's doing. We see high.
Well, this is so funny, right? Because normally, like when I play against Maphacks, the one rule I have is move units around the map, because it always overwhelms them. So basically, all I do is I'll constantly run in packs of lings. Say I'm Serral's scenario. I'd have 2 packs of lings running in towards the 4th, running in towards the natural, but pulling them back constantly, and never really aiming to commit. Just aiming to overload the hacker's mental awareness and their map awareness. And that's actually really, really big. So I love seeing Harstem kind of in real time realize like, oh, this is a bit overwhelming. I'm not really used to this. It's actually really hard to play this. And oh no, his zealots are getting surrounded. The oracles, they could come in though with a save. Yeah, good save. That's super worth. Because none of the zealots die there, and he kills a lot of the enemy units.
Bit. I mean, this should never go in. Okay, you can piss off. Nice try,
Pig,
Serral.
is there any game that
that.
doesn't have Fog of War? Any popular real-time strategy game? Yeah, it's called Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. It was released in 1994 to popular acclaim by the original Blizzard crew before they sold out. Yeah, they sold out in Warcraft 2. They created Fog of War, ruining the real-time strategy experience, and also removing the overpowered Warlock's ability to summon a demon that could single-handedly take down the entire human army.
That's actually kind of scary. Is this normal? No way, right? It's not normal for him to have that many Hydras. That's for sure.
So we're getting up to 8 gas. So the thing is, you can get to late game safely
He's getting
here.
a lurker as well right now.
Problem, you're playing Serral.
You can just clear
Serral's
this thing.
one of the best late game players in the world.
It's just so sick. I don't know. It feels very weird. I don't actually think I'm winning that hard though. I didn't really deal any damage. Okay, he's gonna go there. You see, he's instantly moving units in that direction. I think there might actually be some value if you want to be really solid to practice against people with Maphacks. And I actually think there's value in practicing with it as well, because you can really see your opponent's movements and you can see how important vision is, first of all, and also just how important it is to deny vision.
Losers have been making this excuse forever. They're like, it's just good practice. I just play ladder with hacks because it makes me a better player, man. If you want to do it, just hop in a custom game, you know, with someone in your clan or some friends. Of course, the problem with hackers is they don't have friends and they're not really doing it to get better. We've seen how hackers play. They're really bad. They basically just look for one big cheesy surprise. Playing the way Harstem's playing, which is more of a standard macro build, this would be the way you improve with hacks and you use them to become a better player. Problem is, this is also the least efficient way to play with hacks in terms of getting to winning games, right? And I've already been pointing out why that is. Because he's playing in a way where he's not forcing Serral to react in any big sudden way, right? He's playing very standard. So he's using the hacks defensively to just kind of survive and get to the next step, which is good for improving your macro, not the best for just getting wins. Okay, so this is where things get interesting. Because you're going to get your 4-base cannon battery up, but Serral's not overcommitting.
This is so stupid. I love it. I love it every second.
Look at Serral's map vision as well, guys.
I know
He's
he
got
loves
overlords.
to go for a knighted every now and again.
The whole bottom left is
So we
overlords.
can actually do something too.
There's too much vision on the map that he's letting Serral
That's
have.
what I figured. That does mean I have a little bit of a lead right now, correct?
We're just reacting to a YouTube video if you guys are watching this live. I've been wanting to... So many people are asking me about this video. I've been wanting to watch it for ages.
This feels very good for me in general. Oh, he's here with lots of lurkers.
Okay,
So
cool,
I'm gonna
cool,
lose these. I don't give a crap about that. I don't actually feel like there's any way I can torture him here, you know? Can I really put on too much pressure? He's gonna come in for... What is he gonna come in for, actually?
I guess we got double forge
It's
upgrades.
also really easy to get... to kind of get afraid of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I'm constantly afraid of stuff right now.
To be fair, you're
Maybe I
playing
should just
Serral.
clear a lot of creep.
Clearing creep, absolutely. Yeah, you want to be in their face.
Not good enough, though.
So clearing creep is a really big part of it.
I think I should be
He doesn't have
capable
much
of holding
supply
this.
free.
Oh, crap. I'm inside of spore range. This wasn't quite brilliant for me.
That's alright. I mean, this is a few hundred
Quite a
minerals. This
bit.
doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
Getting some vipers.
It's letting Serral
Do
get
I
it.
want to continue more and more of these dudes?
So right now he's like, do I want to make more air or keep my army where it is? So Harstem's trying to decide, do we go mass air? do we stick on 5 to 6 carriers with a hybrid Storm Immortal Archon army, which I think is the best way to play. I also think Tempests would have been amazing. I think Tempests would have been a much better call than carriers, especially when you have the full vision. And I think this is something you can see Harstem's kind of figuring this out in real time. And we really are truly seeing that Harstem, he's playing well, but he's not pre-planned a way to abuse Serral. And I think that's the big thing we're noticing. Now, guys, are those creep chimmers revealed, or is that just, it must be just from the observers, right? Like, there's no way he's playing a separate mod that reveals invisible units. No, there isn't. All right, carriers rotating. Zealots on the left side doing good. Ooh, this is getting exciting now. Because if Mothership can recall into the main before the corruptor upgrades are up, that could be big.
Say, oh, wait, we can actually wait with a little bit. Okay, he killed me.
He needs to start breaking through the spores, though, and clearing the creep. He can't let Serral have this ridge line in the middle. That middle ridge, you cannot let Serral have that area because it gives him so much control between his 4th and his 5th. Because if you get that ridge, you can rotate and deny his bases. But right now, we're letting Serral get way too established.
Position here. What's the dealio, brother?
Oh my gosh, his interceptors just got storm fungal to oblivion.
I can just see whenever he's trying to do something stupid. Oh, I misclicked. This is supposed to be the one.
Oh, are we doing this?
Oopsies.
I don't know. It seems a little slow.
I actually delayed it by a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't really get much for this one.
Yeah, mate, what do you think is going to happen here? I see what you're up to. Do you think he has, lurkers over there or no?
He's threatening the feedback.
Yeah,
Dude,
I can't see underground, sadly.
Yeah, you can't see invisible burrow
I'm
units,
impressed by his abilities.
He's going heavy on air, guys. He's going to try and add some Tempest here. He's already got like seven or 8 carriers,
Can I do something
though.
here, maybe? Like he's... Oh, you prick. I knew he was going to do that. cheeky little preemptive cancel, I guess.
See, letting these overlords sit everywhere is a huge mistake.
Okay, now he's going to move.
I think this is partially because Harstem's mentally overloaded by seeing the whole map. But normally, if you see your opponent scouting, like putting them in a corner visually where they have less information is so big here. And he's not quite being able to do that. He's letting Serral have vision on the edges, and that's costing him. If you guys think of the Hero Serral series from EWC, really fantastic series, very good close late games. Serral often had like no map vision. He was just stuck in his corner. Heroes roaming between bases, picking off with Tempests and Storms and just all over him and smothering him. And if you play this a lot from the Zerg side in the late game or the Protoss side, whichever, you realize it's a lot about vision and kind of control over the map, right? If the Zerg has creep everywhere and forward spore crawlers and stuff, they feel almost unstoppable. And likewise for Protoss, if you've got the Zerg in the corner with no creep spread and anything like that, they can feel like they're nowhere near as effective as well. So it's very much a vision and map control battle in any sort of stalemate late game scenario. And how well you do in that is what opens up the opportunities for you to succeed, right? So it's always, this is the thing in StarCraft, right? It's like people get annoyed at me talking about how Storm is necessary for late game TVP. And I always have to go back and explain that Storm is not there to kill everything. It's to stop the Terran being able to quickly reposition because they have to worry about Storm. And that's a lot of what late game StarCraft is about. It's, I have this, so you can't do this other thing, right? Is there a fake X5 pig in my chat? Who the hell? Someone took my name in my Twitch chat. Who is that, Muffin Man? Your timeout should be over, mate. You don't need to make a fake account under my name. Jeez.
But maybe it's good for me to mine very rapidly. And we're just going to play an epic macro game, you know?
One of the biggest strengths of Maphacks is how easy it is to
I feel like I'm giving him a way better game movement-wise than I usually would.
You guys are absolutely correct. So it is very big. When I played against this map hacker the other day, he denied every hallucination scout. I couldn't see what was going on, and it was really, really annoying.
What's that? I can't even remember. Sometimes I send stuff across. No clue why. One of these. Right. I want this here. I want this
Harstem needs to get further forward, guys.
I feel like I might end up losing this thing.
Remember what I talked about? This ridge line here. You see where my mouse is? That ridge line over there, if he gets rid of that and clears this creep in the middle,
I was going to say.
Then he keeps Serral.
I remember there being something here. No? Surely. Oh, he's aware of the fact that I have my carriers here, or what's this crap? He must have seen me pull these guys away or something. Here, just send a lot of works here.
Tempest, pull back. 4 of them? Really? Okay, not bad, not bad.
Okay, this is nice. This is a really nice way of dealing with stuff, actually.
He forgot the Tempest building damage upgrade, guys. Either he forgot it or he doesn't have it finished yet. The Tempest shots change to orange when you get that upgrade.
Feel like I'm... Oh my god, wait. Oh, I can't see the... Right, that might be an issue. I can't see the underground stuff. That is actually a problem. I wonder if actual map hackers can, though, without detection. Like, is that something that they actually can see, or is this the same usually? I don't actually know. I think I can just go in here, or what? So now he's gonna piss off here, right?
Oh, no, don't lose your High Templar,
I see that he has no
Harstem.
detection here. See how fast you are, Mr. Serral. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Question is it fast enough? Like, I completely see him run away, which is hilarious.
With actual map hack, you
having
can
free
track
hacks
invisible
is
and burrowed units, according to chat.
Pretty neat, I'm not gonna
So
lie.
with a real map hack, you'd have an easier time of tracking where
These
the
guys
infestors are.
going ham?
Ooh, that's
Sure, why not?
interesting. Okay, he's got to watch out. Serral setting up a
Oh,
potential
he's going
engage
to
on
the
the
middle?
south. He's got to be real careful here. He's got to, yeah, I think pull back. He's got his units coming from behind there.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Should have dropped those storms slightly earlier, but no, that's good enough. That's
I
fine.
don't actually have that many units here, do we?
Yeah, his probe count's way too high. Harstem needs to start sacrificing probes and just make sure he builds like 1 billion cannons and batteries. He's doing the right job by mining
Okay,
out this
maybe I
middle
can
base.
send these two over here.
Getting rid of the stalkers would
So
be
I can
good.
actually start clearing a little bit of creep.
Stalkers are horrendous, yeah.
That would be nice.
He's
Okay,
got to
he's kinda
take
moving
that
forward. What
center
do we have
off
here,
Serral,
boss?
though. If you get the center off the Zerg, they can't do anything.
Oh.
Might be too entrenched with static defense now, though. Notice how Harstem uses a lot of hotkeys.
Do I have the
Tempest hotkey
upgrades?
on
Yeah, I
9. High Templar on 0. Those are both custom hotkeys, guys. I don't know what they're on, but they're definitely on custom hotkeys. Main army on 1.
Oh, crap.
High Templar on 2. Oracle's on 3. So I think that's 6 units. I think that's his
big.
top army.
That's good for me, I think.
Oh, good neural parasite. But it's only on 1. And the storms are good. Oh, where's this High Templar? Where's this High Templar? Oh my god, the non-stop fungal. He's just getting chained. Oh, parasitic bomb, fungal.
Okay,
Oh my god.
maybe it wasn't good for me.
Yeah, it was definitely not good. And now he's being forced to warp in stalkers, which is horrendous.
crap.
Oh my lord. Oh my
How's
lord.
it
Harstem just got
possible?
mauled. He
Do
just
I
got
have
mauled.
Blink or no? I don't have
Yeah.
Blink yet. That might actually be an issue.
You
too.
know, the map hacks may have actually given Harstem a false sense of security here, thinking,
Okay, I managed to lose this
I
fight
know
too.
what you're doing, when
Doesn't
you actually
feel
don't.
like he has
and this is exactly
anything
what
to defend here, though. Huh?
Yeah.
Can I just kill him?
This is exactly what Mothra pointed out, where you can't track the infestors. Absolutely. Yeah. So really good fight by Serral. What Serral did there was fungal, unburrow on your infestor, fungal, unburrow on your infestor. He just kept chaining the fungals, so the army just could not get away. 75% slow is massive. Parasitic bomb on top. Serral also flew his corruptors on top of Harstem's army, so that as the interceptors are attacking the corruptors, they're getting killed by the parasitic bomb that's on top of the carriers. So that's a nice trick you do, guys. You fly on top of the carriers, and that way your parasitic bomb, normally you can't target interceptors with it, but in that case, it will naturally kill interceptors, which it's most effective at.
I'm here with my yeah, nice. I actually really want to get rid of this stuff as well. I'm just gonna send.
You can usually lose fights like this and come back as Protoss because you're mining more bases. Serral can't expand as much, but I want to once again bring it back to that center control. I truly feel like the center control is what gives him way too much freedom right now. And this is something where these stalkers can help out, clear some spores. You don't really want to build too many stalkers, so I think he's almost happy to lose these. I would probably blink on the infestors and just try to kill them, but looks like he's going to get chain fungled and killed by the brood lords. Okay, he's going to go in and start sieging the bottom.
Yeah,
He's
very
remaxed.
fun, Mr. Serral. Yeah. He doesn't have that many dudes, though. You know what I mean?
I think a prism coming in from behind is also really big in these late game scenarios, especially when the game gets messy, because if you
I've
just
got
get
to shoot you from a distance.
into
right?
their base, it's huge.
Hello, how about I get a pylon so I can quick warp in over here? Or what's
Serral
cooking up,
sieging the
boss?
top.
Oh, he's pushing forward with this.
Yeah,
Kind of
mass
cool.
spore push
If we
on
can
the
just
top is really
circumvent
powerful.
this with zealots, huh?
Yes, yeah, send the zealots around, absolutely. Really smart call for Harstem. Send the zealots past.
Look at this.
In late game, this is something that
Because I
happens.
know he wants to stay here. I want to.
Yeah. In late game, right, Zerg's army is very immobile. He's only got lurkers and broodlords to fight ground. So at this stage, you get zealots up the guts in the middle, and because they're so focused on defending the flanks right now, mass Lurker Corruptor on the north, Lurker Corruptor Infestor on the south, you get Zealots into the main. So going up the middle actually becomes a very viable path. Problem is, looks like Serral's left a single Lurker here, a single Lurker there. So this is going to be really problematic, guys. Did his Tempest get the bonus damage yet? I see people mentioning that upgrade in chat. Now, when it attacks buildings, is it orange, is the question. Okay, he does. He does have, yeah, it's 80 damage versus buildings rather than 40 now, which is obviously really good.
A good enough job. Yeah, he can't clear that. He's here.
All right, Lurker sieging.
Dude, he's driving me nuts. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got to get rid of this.
I'm actually getting out multitask while having full vision.
You don't have full vision there,
these
right?
guys to go here.
You can't see the burrowed units.
Just gonna invis this. He's moving here with a lot of his units. Okay, this base is empty, so technically I don't actually care about it.
I don't know what his probe count is,
This
guys,
base,
but I think
I wonder
losing
if
those
there's any
probes
ground
transferring
defense here. I hadn't actually considered that yet, to be
is
quite
really
honest.
good. Yeah,
Maybe I
yeah,
can
lose
just
those
get
probes,
this
it's
anyway.
fine.
Okay, just gonna go here all together.
There's still like 6 Lurkers in the bottom, I think. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it was Broodlords covering it, but I think there's Lurkers on that base. Oh, actually, no, there's nothing down there. It's just Zerglings moving to respond. Or Corruptors even.
Does he have?
They don't even attack.
He's gonna
ground.
get some air units over there.
Oh, that's a lot of Tempest, guys. 8 Tempest
Where's my
is the
mothership?
absolute
Get in there,
max
buddy.
you ever want. Any more than that's kind of problematic. I am hoping Harstem has +3 plasma shields at this
Does he
point.
have the Invis boys here or no?
The Invis boys, the Infestors. Yeah, it's because Serral has all this map control.
he did have
It's hard
some.
to know where the Lurkers and
I
Infestors
want
are
one
hiding
carrier
now.
in my force.
Alright, he gets rid of a few Lurkers. That's good.
Oh well, got caught as well. I feel like I keep getting caught out of position, which should theoretically be impossible, right?
Until you're playing Serral, yeah.
Okay. I want more of these. I want some more observers. The problem is I don't actually know where his dudes are. You know what I mean? No, you guys have no clue what I mean. His dudes, when I say his dudes, I mean I have no clue where his infestors are, which is actually a serious issue. These guys also don't belong to me. I accidentally activated.
You need to have some observers
other
spread
stuff
around the
too.
map. So he's trying to split some observers up now.
Oh,
And he's trying to find where those
infestors.
infestors are. Good feedback.
That's
Could have stormed
good.
the corruptors there. Maybe a slight missed
I think he's
opportunity.
in range. I think
He
might
can't
be.
let Serral take the space. Yeah. He cannot let Serral take that base. There's a lot of Zerglings, but I think he should be fine there. Oh, that's big. That's big. Seeing the infestors come is huge. Oh, big storms. Massive storms and feedbacks all over. He does take a parasitic bomb in the face of the Tempest, though. That parasitic bomb's going to be big. He's out of storm.
We
He's
don't
out
have
of
anything
storm.
here, do
He used all of his energy. He only had 4 High Templar. This is why you need 6 or 7 High Templar in late game, because you need to use so many feedbacks on the spellcasters. And then, yes,
How
the
am I
Archons
losing
are
all these
helping,
fights?
but he's going to lose so much air.
Is this a bad fight for me?
I think it's okay. I
One
think
can
it's okay
wonder.
for him because he killed so many infestors. I know that sounds
Okay, so
weird,
at least we
but
still
if
have
he
one
rebuilds,
remaining.
like as Harstem right now, guys, you just rebuild Tempests right now, rebuild High Templar. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough army to counterattack. Losing this base is meaningless. Just don't throw army away. That base is worth nothing. Just pull back, bait the Corruptors in. Yeah, bait the Corruptors in. Okay, should have pulled that Tempest back a little more. Dude, where's this High Templar? Oh, he's going to try and just engage on the ground. I mean, to be fair, Serral doesn't seem to have any support. It's a huge mistake for Serral. Oh, my lord. Massive mistake for Serral. Goes way too far in front of his Lurker Infestor. A little bit distracted there. That's a really big pick-off. Now, as Harstem... Oh, here we go. Banelings, eh? Good Freddy. Good Freddy. He's going to do that Legacy of the Void cinematic where the Zealots charge the Banelings. And the Zealots will get surrounded there. Easy defense in the south. He's got a big ball of cannon battery, so especially with Warpins, he's fine. He's going to rebuild Mama. He still hasn't rebuilt his High Templar. Harstem's adrenaline's pumping right now, guys. He's kind of feeling a bit embarrassed that Serral's not just like it feels like he's getting crushed in every fight. But I've seen Hero get crushed in multiple fights and still be way ahead against Serral because he's got more of the map. The problem for Harstem right now is he's losing fights and letting Serral mine that top base. You can lose these fights like this as long as you deny this top base and you're winning the game. Because look at how much money he has in the bank. And every time you one-shot an Infestor, it's game-changing.
Here. So I need to clear this base, right?
Yes,
and then we
yes.
should be capable of winning.
Yeah, you got to kill it
I mean,
real
this should
fast.
be much easier for me.
Where's your High Templar?
It really
He's
should
got
be.
so few.
I'm not saying that I'm embarrassed, but...
I told you
How's
he's
that?
embarrassed,
Probes.
guys.
I didn't want them anyway.
He's not, like, it's not full
out of
embarrassed. He knows it's
position.
Serral. but there's a bit of like,
Not always in
oh
position.
man, am I losing like this? And he shouldn't feel that
he
way.
doesn't even know what he's playing against.
He clearly didn't
One
come
of
in
these guys even
prepared.
trying right now. Oh, there you go.
It's
Free
not
shots
me
for
hating on Harstem.
Nice
I
attack.
think Harstem can absolutely, with more practice and a better strategy, beat Serral with Maphacks. It is a big advantage in StarCraft.
All.
Good snipe on the top base, though. That's going to slow
This
down the
base
mining.
being this weak, right?
And those cannons and batteries get a great fight.
Did I just
Serral's out of money,
lose my
guys.
units here without me realizing?
Harstem can win this game.
That'd be
Like, if he can deny the top base,
subpar.
Serral's probably got 8k,
Suboptimal.
4k in the bank. And if you get that top mining base as well
But
as
he's
finish
really
mining the space
desperately
in the
trying
bottom, you win.
to breach this thing. Wait, where are we going, boss?
That 8k, 4k, how do I know that, guys? I just pulled it out of my ass. This is what I call star sense, gamer instincts. I could be totally wrong. Someone out there is probably like, yeah, Serral had 20k at this point in the bank. I could totally be wrong, but I'm going to say it with confidence anyway.
Go to the bottom right now.
Good
It's-
recall.
You know what's one nice thing is because you see things coming ahead of time for so long. I feel like I have I'm way less stressed, you know? I'm
Yeah.
actually not that stressed at all, to be quite honest. I got a little bit stressed because the game is stressful, but it's like all of these decisions that I'm making right now, they're made so far ahead of time
He's too low on high
that it
Templar
feels...
still.
Oh, crap.
Stop commentating, focus on winning.
Oh my god.
Oh, he just got his whole army
Because this is the
neural.
end of this base, isn't it?
He just got neural.
Absolutely.
Oh, he
it
should
is.
never have lost this base. Serral has spent so much money. If he defended
Fight
this
much
base
longer.
correctly,
This
he would have
guy
been
go.
fine.
Super battery, man. That thing has some real power.
Oh, because he
don't
doesn't have
actually wanna do that.
recall. Oh no! So Serral's getting top base, and he's losing this southern base.
Okay, I think
This
I'm
is
gonna
so
be
bad
on
for
time.
Harstem. He's got to defend that
Just-
base.
Close though.
Okay, he's
Okay,
going
and
to try
now
and
we
snipe
go
this
and
base.
snipe
High
this
risk move.
base.
High risk move. The corruptors are right there. High risk move.
I don't
High
think he's
risk
paying
move.
attention to it.
Does
And
he
then
have
we
recall? Okay, we're gonna recall those Tempests out of there. Okay, he's gonna recall to the south. Nice. Nice. Good move.
Yeah,
Good
you can
move. Snipes the
jump
base.
apart. I don't care.
He does keep his bottom base alive.
Do we go
We're
for a
still in
massive
it.
air army right now? I think we might just.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he's gonna make some Archons at home because he's worried now about Serral going for his production.
I don't actually know what my ultimate late game army is.
It's just Storm
So he's
Tempest
gonna kill
Archon.
this. That's also fine because it's also
And
a
if he
base
goes
I don't
ultras,
really
you add
care about.
models.
He did such a good job breaking me, honestly.
He did, didn't
I'm
he?
very impressed by this guy's abilities.
Me too,
I've said
Harstem.
it before already this game, but if
Me
I,
too,
if, I,
bro.
wa- if I could tip you guys one player for the future of StarCraft 2, oh yeah, he just burrowed with a lot of boys, didn't
He's
he?
like,
Oh yeah, I see him move.
is he gonna fungal the bloody observer? Oh my gosh.
I can see him move way further from in advance. Come on, die.
Yeah,
Thank
so you
sir.
can actually see burrowed units
It's
moving,
really
guys.
like these are the main
Especially in a
issue,
big pack.
the infestors. If I can take the infestors out, I don't
Yeah.
think there's honestly much of an issue. Oh, here
Why
we
is he-
go. Is that
oh, he's
links?
just building
Yeah, that is
nexuses
links,
just
isn't
to
it?
recall too, guys. Those are recall nexuses. That's all they are. If he had a storm available in the bottom, it'd be very hard for these lings to be getting in. Good
Good stuff.
storms.
Good stuff. Wait, where are his investors right now?
Dude, the creep in the middle, the creep respread for
Where are
Serral
you?
is
Okay.
so obnoxious.
Wait,
It's
wait.
really good.
Slacking
This
a
is
little
what's
bit.
allowing Serral to
RNG
get
slacking
vision.
a little bit. Getting a pretty sizable army though. Not gonna lie.
We meet our
Oh crap! How's it possible that I'm gonna get caught out of position every single time? Huh? Okay, that's a hit. No, I needed way further ahead. Why am I building stuff here? That makes no sense.
Okay, Harstem's down to his last 2,000 gas. Next fight probably decides
I
this
feel like
game.
this is actually good practice for him because right now I'm probably similar late game skill level as some of the top Protoss players. Maybe a little bit worse still though.
Oh my
After
gosh!
watching this.
Oh no! He
Oh,
just
God.
got fungled on his High Templar. Run! You can't fight. You have to run. You have to run. Oh no! He's gone. He's got to run because he doesn't have any storm. He has to run, but he's fighting.
Probably don't actually want to engage too far.
You have to
forward,
remake High Templar and wait, bro. Pull back. Wait. Trying to get new High Templar.
Gonna have to cancel this thing again. I think I might actually
man.
lose this game.
Okay, attacking
See
the
if we can
south
do
probably a good
something here.
call.
There's a lot
Just
of
to
links.
distract
There's a
him.
couple of Banes as well.
If you use Storm and Archons with those Zealots, though, you can take out Ling Bane reasonably
He is
efficiently.
too good for me.
Bottom side.
Wait,
Oh,
did I just lose all of
High
my
Templar
units again?
before Storm. 3-3
The problem
Adrenal
is just
Gland
that his
Zerglings.
multitasking is too good. So even if I
Yeah, I mean, 3-3 Adrenal Gland Zerglings beat Zealots, for those who don't know. And at this point, he's just bleeding too many units out on these edges. And this has always been one of the things Serral excels at in late game, is just leaving 20 supply free, making Ling Bane out of that 20 to 30 supply, and busting your edge bases. And what often happens is he'll blow up the cannons and batteries, and the Protoss will be like, cool, I'll rebuild those, I'll be good. But the next wave of Zerglings comes so fast, they haven't finished rebuilding, and then they kill a base. And then I'll send 2 Archons there. And the Archons get surrounded and killed. And they okay, I'll send a High Templar. And it gets surrounded by Zerglings and killed. And it's just these little fights where he forces mistakes. Massive engagement right now. This is it. This is it.
Okay.
The Wombo combo. The entire Protoss army is getting obliterated by Fungal Parasitic Bomb. The Corruptor's right on top of that army. Oh my lord, the Archon added a lot of damage. Harstem.
Have I won a late game?
He kind of took an okay fight, but a lot of units got away. I think a lot of Burrowed Infestors got away, Vipers got away, and there's still a few Broodlords and Corruptors left alive. Not to mention, Serral probably has a bigger tank right now, especially with this top base mining as long as it did. I can't wait to see what the resource difference was at the end of this game. I want to see how much money Serral had left. Please rewind this game whenever this is over. Whoever wins this, we need to see.
I should have
Pretty
chased.
sure everyone's fully
I should have
upgraded.
absolutely chased.
Should have chased? Yeah, because
I don't think I'm
he's the one
actually
stalkers.
winning. That is so sad. This base, can it die?
Oh, he's going to lose the bottom
It
base.
will die.
You can't just recall
If
one
I'm
Arc
not
on one
here
Zealot. That's
to
not enough.
help out.
Okay, he's going to warp in
I
as
need
well.
the gas. That's the real thing here.
Yeah, he needs
Actually,
the
I
gas
need
on
a
that
little bit
base.
of
I mean, the
everything.
minerals matters as well, to be fair.
Okay, so he has a lot of crap. Actually, a lot of crap. Holy crap.
Yeah. Serral just remaxed, mate. We don't have any gas
No,
at this
please.
point. Oh
Please,
no,
sir,
he's getting
please.
jumped on.
He don't want to fight you
2
quite yet.
carriers? 3. That's a huge mistake for Harstem.
I guess the issue is just that at the end, it comes down a lot to micro and unit control. He's just faster. He's just actually better.
Serral's very good, yeah.
I thought I won. I mean, I guess I probably won that fight, but I lost too many fights before that. I should have chased him. Had I
he
chased
lost too
him,
many
it might have
fights
been
before.
fine. I also didn't get the feedbacks down. I didn't have enough Archons in my army.
Yeah.
I don't think I should actually have gotten that many carriers.
Oh my
Carriers
gosh.
suck.
The
I should have
Corrupted
played with a
died.
more mobile force.
Dude.
Embarrassing, but probably one of the better late games I've played against him. And I think the main issue here is going to be...
Wait. Let's pause really quickly before we look at the units lost, which is, oh my god, it's 23,000. I also think after that last fight, don't rebuild air, guys, because air is really expensive, and you know Serral's going to remake Mass Corruptor Broodlord Infestor. So there's an argument behind remax on ground. Don't build any air, and then have him be stuck on 40 Corruptors, right? And then you go, I've actually just got Archons, Zealots, Stalkers, and Storm. It's a bit of a gamble, of course, but I think in the position he was in, Harstem kind of needed to gamble there.
Yeah, the resources lost. 84k to 61k. Quite a freaking game, huh?
And Serral had 2,000 minerals, 1,000 gas left in the bank as well. So, damn. Extreme efficiency from Serral. What's cool about this, guys, is Harstem did not use the Maphacks in the most effective way at all. And as a result, it was quite simple, I feel like, for Serral to use all of his natural advantages in the game. But even if you do play this sort of, let's just use it to get to late game, let's just use the hacks to get to late game in a good position, I think clearing the middle creep on this ridgeline here, which Serral established earlier, remember that ridgeline over there? That one, he got a few spores on. Harstem never cleared that area. And I'll tell you as a Zerg, if Protoss clears that area, and then they can branch forward and hit this base on the right, branch forward, hit the base in the south, or go into my third, and with Tempest just picking at you the whole time, the vision is oppressive. When you get in that position, it can almost be game over early, late game to the first Tempests. And that's something where Harstem never really secured the middle because he was just kind of securing cannons and batteries and camping the edges. And I think you want to kind of get more in control of the game, get further forward, makes your opponent more uncomfortable, as well as deny the scouting with the overlords on the edges would have been game changing.
Yeah. Wow. It really would have been better, I think, to cut carriers, just play Tempest and ground. I think that would have just been better. If you have full vision, it becomes much
100%.
easier. Although he keeps catching me with the infestors when I have the ground armies. He might just be better than me.
He might just be
All right.
better than me.
Well, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't
I did Harstem. Guys, don't forget to go subscribe to Harstem, one of the best channels in all of StarCraft. Apparently my Pigcast channel, which I'm watching this on right now, is not subscribed. So there we go. You now have 4 Pig subscribers, Harstem. There we go. Go check out the video, guys. It's linked down below in the description. And shout out to Harstem for playing that. This was really fun. See you guys next time. Goodbye and good night.